Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. For the past couple of weeks on YouTube, I have been seeing a lot of people sharing their planners that they will be using for the incoming year. There has been and there will continue to be a lot of unboxings of new planners, a lot of planner stacks, a lot of haul videos about stickers and pens and paper inserts, all as a way to prepare for 2025. And that has been pretty much the tradition in the planner community for so many years now. I have been in the planner community online since the middle of 2013, and I have given my fair share of planner unboxings and planner related hauls and planner setups and all that. But since August of 2023, I have gone completely digital with my planner, so I haven't really been able to share any videos on my physical planners because I no longer have physical planners. My last setup videos were last December 2022, which were for my planner setup of 2023. It was my most comprehensive setup of all time with several volumes, and for all that, I was able to use it only until July 2023, and even a few weeks before that, I was already faltering in the use of that planner setup because my life has changed at that time. After I found my sweet spot with my self-designed PDF planner that I used with GoodNotes on my phone, which I used with the help of a cheap electronic pencil, the setup of which I was completely happy with for more than a year, I found myself faltering again because my life changed again. But now I believe I found my sweet spot again. So this would be my planning and tracking system that I will bring with me to 2025, assuming that no major life changes happen again before that. I'm still completely digital now, but I use a combination of apps and devices. For planning my schedule and tasks, I now use Google Calendar a lot. For scheduling, Google Calendar is super important because I now work for two different employers in two different time zones. So scheduling is done via Google Calendar, which automatically converts their time zone to mine. It just makes sense for me to move my own scheduling for my own personal life and tasks to Google Calendar as well. For the actual events like meetings and classes, which have specific schedules that can sometimes change, they're all on Google Calendar as well and entered as events, which then show up on my Apple Watch. That way, I am sure to never miss them and never be late for anything. And Google Calendar is actually good for planning out tasks because of its tasks view. Let me show you. Here you can see my timesheet for October 21, which is today as I am filming this. As you can see, there are no scheduled appointments here. On Mondays, I usually have no schedule for my two jobs. But the full set of tasks for today are over here at the top. These are the tasks that I must do today, the non-negotiables, and also the tasks that I really want to do today, and the tasks that I hope to do today, time and energy permitting. These tasks have the same color code, but they are actually a combination of my personal tasks, my tasks for one of my employers, and my tasks for my YouTube channel. On the calendar view here, they have the same color code, but if I click on the task view of Google Calendar, I can see all of the categories that I have created for myself and all the tasks that I need to do for each category. My tasks usually are not time sensitive, just day sensitive, meaning I don't need to do them on any specific time of the day. I just need to make sure that I do them within the day. So I marked them as all day so that I can feel more free to decide which tasks to do any time of the day. I hope I'm making sense. So this is the tasks view of Google Calendar and all of the aspects of my life that I have tasks for that I need to manage on specific days, but with no specific times. When I go back to the calendar view, all of the tasks are replicated on the day in which they are scheduled to be done. And if I click on the individual tasks, I can see which category they fall under. And this is also how I can mark them as completed. And I can also edit tasks from here perhaps to reschedule them or things like that. And as soon as I mark them as completed, they're also marked as completed on the tasks view. And the completed tasks don't disappear on the task view. They are just moved to the bottom of each category. And on the calendar view, they just have a strikeout. Now, when creating tasks, I can create them from the calendar view. And as you can see, I have the ability to select which category they will fall under and also what day I want to do the task. And say, for instance, I want to do this task on October 31 under the category Familia. It will go to the October 31 on the calendar view. And when I go to task view and go to the Familia category, it's automatically there. I can also create tasks from the task view. Say, for instance, this one that also has to be done on October 31 under the Familia category. After I create that task from the task view, I can go to the calendar view and I will see that on that date, the task is also replicated. And that's how I plan and schedule my tasks. If you have been on my channel long enough, you will know that 24-hour time tracking is very essential for me because my days are very unstructured. And if I don't track what I spent my time on, I completely lose track. So for my 24-hour time tracking, I now use TimeCamp. I have a whole video about TimeCamp on my channel, which I will link down below. But this is how it looks like, for instance, on October 8th. As for tracking all other things, that's when I return to my self-designed PDF sheets for use on my phone with GoodNotes and my cheap electronic pencil. I have some videos about this pencil, which I will link down below. I have already redesigned my tracking sheets a week ago and tested it for that week before deciding to make another set of tweaks, which I will be testing again until the end of October. But basically, this tracking sheet is for all other things that TimeCamp is not designed to track because TimeCamp can only track time. This here tracks all other things like my medications, my fitness, my skincare, my leg health and leg care because I suffer from chronic venous insufficiency in the legs, my productivity levels, my energy levels, my hormonal behavior, which has now become more important because of impending menopause. And now, because I want to cut down on sugar intake and increase water intake, I want to track that as well. Now, I know I can track my medications on my phone, but tracking stuff on the health app on the iPhone isn't very convenient. Maybe I just don't know how to do it. For now, tracking things here works for me. There are also habit tracking apps available, but they are not free. And they actually require you to do all that you list that are recurring every day. And if you don't do certain items, it will keep carrying over, which I cannot turn off. My tracker here on the PDF has some categories with items that don't need to be done every day. I just track them so I can have a record of what I did and did not do. Like for leg care, I don't need to have a massage every day. I just need to have a record when I had a massage last. Same with skincare items. I don't need to use a sheet mask every day. I just want some information of when I did it last so I can space the use of sheet masks. I hope I'm making sense. Now for icons that I place on this layout, I just use the icons from Flaticon. Now for icons that I use on this layout, I just use the icons from Flaticon, which I will link down below. Flaticon allows the use of icons for personal purposes without asking for permission from the creator of the icon. But for commercial purposes, for example, for planners that you want to sell, you need to ask for permission from the owners or the creators of the icons. But I just use my planner exclusively for myself. I don't make planners for others and I don't sell planners. So this method is fine without infringing on the copyright of others. As for the grid that is the background of the layout, I just made that myself using a whole bunch of lines. The software that I am using for this is Pages. It is native to Apple computers. I do have a tutorial on my channel on how to create planner dividers using Pages, and I will link it down below. And when the layout is finally finished, I export that into PDF and then upload the PDF to my Google Drive. And then I go to my phone and then download the PDF file from Google Drive to GoodNotes on my phone. And then I just enter information here as they happen, either typing them down or using the Google Doc pencil. It's been working so well for me so far. So that is the planner and tracking system that I will bring with me to 2025. Google Calendar for scheduling appointments and tasks, TimeCamp for my 24-hour time tracking, and my self-designed PDF on GoodNotes for tracking everything else. I have absolutely no more physical papers at all. And I have been enjoying the convenience of it and the time that I have been saving from no longer having to print and cut and hole punch my planners, and I can plan and track from either my phone or my laptop. And I am really enjoying it, and nothing falls through the cracks anymore, and I never miss anything. And all links to Zoom rooms and websites and payment sites are all on there. No need for manual retyping of anything and then making a mistake. So this is me as I walk into 2025, leaving you now with this cozy video clip of me and some hot tea on a gloomy, rainy afternoon. I wish you all the best of luck and may the next year be good to all of us. Thanks for watching. Bye.